Hey everyone, welcome back to Inner Flame Finance and Investing. Today's video is one that I've been wanting to put together for quite a while now because it comes directly from my own experience as an investor and honestly from a little frustration with myself. I've had the good fortune of being invested in some stocks that turned into massive winners over the past couple of years. Companies like LUMN, Micron, AMD, and Palantir. While I'm grateful for those wins, I know I left a lot on the table because I didn't fully have conviction in those companies. I had small positions when I should have had really big ones. So the question I asked myself was, what did those companies have in common before they took off? And can I build a checklist from that? Something I can actually use to find the next one before the crowd does. That's exactly what this presentation is today. A checklist we built from studying winners, tested against a fresh set of candidates, and put together honestly, including the risks. We're going to start by looking at the 5 stocks that inspired all of this, just how far they actually ran and why. Then we'll walk through the 7-point checklist that we built from studying those wins. After that, we'll look at companies that still check those boxes today. First, the ones that are still in the AI trade, and then the ones that are completely outside of AI, in sectors like nuclear energy and defense, where the crowd has not fully arrived yet. And we're going to be honest about the risks throughout. So let's start with the 5 stocks that started this whole exercise because the numbers are staggering. Bloom Energy. If you bought this stock a year ago at around $22, you'd be sitting on a gain of over 1,400% today as it trades above $330. The story here is simple. AI data centers are consuming power at a rate that traditional electrical grid cannot keep up with. Bloom's on-site fuel cells, which generate electricity right where it's needed without relying on the grid, became an urgent solution. The stock did not move because the technology changed. It moved because a massive unexpected wave of demand arrived and Bloom was already positioned for it. SanDisk is even more dramatic. When it was spun out of Western Digital in early 2025, most investors completely ignored it. It was the boring storage half of a company that already was not very exciting. The stock started around $37. Today it trades above $2,000. The AI storage shortage turned what looked like a commodity business into one of the hottest trades of the year. Micron is now a $1 trillion company. In a single quarter, the third fiscal quarter of 2026, it reported $41 billion in revenue. The stock went from around $65 to over $1,000. AMD quietly took a growing share of the AI chip market from both NVIDIA and Intel. Patient investors who understood where the business was going and held were rewarded as sales and profits accelerated. And Palantir. This is a great example of what we were actually looking for. It looked like a boring government data company for years. Then its commercial business exploded. Revenue growth went from 27% to 63% in just 18 months. That acceleration is the signal. So what did all 5 of these companies have in common before they took off? We identified 7 signals. Number 1, growth is speeding up, not just growing. This is the most important one. We're not looking for a company that grows at a steady 20% a year. We're looking for a company that grows 20%, then 35%, then 50%. That acceleration itself is the signal that something is changing. Number 2, profit margins are expanding. The company is keeping more money for each dollar of sales than it did a year ago. That's a sign of pricing power, that the business has something customers need badly enough to pay for it. Number 3, orders are piling up faster than sales. This is what we call the backlog. It's customer orders that have not been fulfilled yet. When that backlog is growing faster than the income statement, it's like seeing the next several quarters of results before they even happen. This is the single best signal on the whole list. Number 4, Wall Street keeps getting surprised in a good way. Analysts set expectations for every company. When a company keeps coming in better than those expectations, analysts have to raise their estimates. And when that happens repeatedly, the stock re-rates upward. Number 5, the growth plus profit scorecard is above 40. This is called the rule of 40, and it's a simple investor's health check. You add the revenue growth rate and the profit margin. Above 40 is healthy, above 60 is exceptional. All 5 of these original winners crushed this number. Number 6, skeptics are still in the room. This one sounds counterintuitive, but it's crucial. If Wall Street loves a company, the good news is already priced in. What we want is a company with improving fundamentals that still has a boring or risky reputation, because that's what keeps the stock cheap while the business quietly gets better. The best time to buy is when the skeptics are still loud. And finally, number 7, the company does not need to beg for cash. Strong cash on hand, manageable debt, no massive share offerings that dilute existing investors. This keeps your position intact as the thesis plays out. All right, so with that checklist in hand, let's look at who's checking the boxes right now. We'll start with companies that are still in the AI infrastructure trade. But fair warning, most of these companies have already had big moves. Supermicro Computer, ticker SMCI, is the most complicated name on the list, and I want to spend some real time on it because it's the only one that most closely resembles our original 5 in terms of setup. But it also comes with risks that have genuinely gotten worse since we first looked at it. Here's the bull case. The company has $39 billion locked in customer orders against annual revenue of about $40 billion. That's extraordinary. It means the business essentially has a full year of sales already committed before the year even starts. Profit margins are recovering, going from 6% to 10% as the product mix improves. And the stock is trading about 11 times forward earnings, dirt cheap compared to Dell and HPE at 15 to 22 times. If this company executes and cleans up its legal situation, there's a real re-rating opportunity here. Since we first built this profile, the risk picture has gotten more complicated. In late June of 2026, Taiwanese government authorities raided Supermicro's offices over allegations of illegally diverting advanced AI chips, NVIDIA GPUs, to China. This is on top of an existing Department of Justice investigation of former employees that is still unresolved. The company also raised $7 billion by issuing new shares, which dilutes existing investors, and it's burning through cash faster than it brings it in. The average analyst price target is about $37 against a current price of around $29. The order backlog is real, but the legal overhang just got heavier. The next major test is the August 11th earnings reports. Personally, I'm watching this one very carefully before making any moves. Now let's look at a handful of other AI-related themes that check most of our boxes. These are excellent businesses with real accelerating fundamentals, but in almost every case, the market has already found them. Lumentum, the fiber optic components company, has revenue up 90% year over year and is completely sold out of its core product through 2028. Ciena's earnings per share are up nearly 300%. Astera Labs, which makes the connectors that lets chips talk to each other inside AI servers, had revenue up 93%, and all 20 of its covering analysts raised their estimates after the last earnings report. Creative Technology had revenue up 272%, and NBIS, the European AI cloud company, went from $11 million per quarter to $228 million in just 2 years, with $50 billion in committed customer orders. The reason I'm flagging all these is to make a point. Every single one of them has already run between 300 and 500% in the past year. Buying them now means paying for growth that's already been confirmed. And that's still okay. These are good businesses, but it's a different kind of investment than catching something early. You're buying a proven winner, not finding the next one. And this brings us to what I think is the most interesting part of today's presentation. If the AI trade is largely discovered, where else does our checklist apply? We went looking in places Wall Street isn't really talking about as loudly. We found some genuinely compelling setups. Centrus Energy, ticker LEU, is the name that most closely resembles what Bloom Energy looked like before it exploded. And I say that because of one number, a $3.9 billion order backlog against only about $470 million in annual sales. That's the most dramatic backlog to sales mismatch of our entire list. Centrus is the only American-owned company that can enrich uranium domestically. That is not just a competitive advantage, that's a strategic one. The US government essentially cannot allow this company to fail because there's no domestic alternative. They just won a $900 million government contract to produce next-generation nuclear fuel for small modular reactors. Think mini nuclear power plants that companies like OKLO are building. And OKLO itself, which is backed by OpenAI's Sam Altman, just signed a deal with Centrus to supply reactor fuel. The stock has about $1.9 billion in cash, so it can fund its expansion without selling new shares. Now for the honest side of the ledger. UBS just cut its price target to $170, right around the current stock price of about $172, citing rising operating costs. Analyst sentiment on this one is genuinely split. The bull case target is around $279 from Roth Capital. The neutral cases cluster around $170 to $195. The core debate is, how fast does this backlog actually convert into reported revenue? Because most analysts model only 3 to 4% annual growth despite massive order pipeline. That tension is the real reason the stock is still relatively quiet. The next earnings is August 11th. That report and any update on how quickly contracts are converting will be the key signal to watch. The defense sector is another key area where our checklist applies, but the companies are at very different points on the discovery curve. Kratos Defense, ticker KTOS, makes affordable disposable drones, including the Valkyrie, which is now in real Marine Corps production. The business is genuinely accelerating with a record $1.57 billion backlog and incoming orders outpacing outgoing sales. The problem is that the stock has already run 280% in the past year. Wall Street found this one. The profit margins are still very thin, 1 to 3%, and the multiple has gotten stretched. It's a great company, but the early money has already been made. AeroVironment, ticker AVAV, is interesting for a different reason. It makes the Switchblade and Puma drone systems that have been battle tested in real conflicts. 93% of this year's revenue guidance is already backed by firm orders, but the stock got very expensive earlier this year and has since pulled back about 50% from its highs. That reset is worth paying attention to. It's still not cheap on a valuation basis, but the fundamental business is strong. ONDS Holdings, ticker ONDS, is the smallest and most speculative of the three. It's tiny, under the radar, and has a partnership with Palantir for drone-based military intelligence operations. Orders are accelerating, but the company is not profitable yet, and there's very little analyst coverage. If this one works, it could be substantial, but size your position accordingly. These last two companies are the ones that most closely match the pre-discovery setup of our original winners, and they have essentially nothing to do with AI chips or data centers, which is exactly the point. Riskified, ticker RSKD, is in the business of preventing fraud on e-commerce platforms. When you buy something online and the merchant wants to make sure that you are not a fraudster, Riskified software makes that call. The company earns a percentage of every transaction that it protects, so it scales naturally as online shopping grows. Gross profit growth is accelerating, and management just raised its full-year guidance. Most importantly, essentially nobody in the retail investing world is talking about this company. That's the setup that we want. INTT Corporation, ticker INTT, makes testing equipment for semiconductor factories and industrial facilities. It just had 2 consecutive record-breaking quarters for incoming orders, up 25% year over year. Management raised its sales guidance for the full year between $130 and $135 million. It's tiny, about $34 million in quarterly revenue, and essentially invisible to most investors. That's the downside risk too. At that size, losing one major customer really matters. But the order acceleration and the complete lack of mainstream attention make it worth watching. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to spend a minute just completely being honest with you about what could go wrong with everything that we've discussed. This is important. First, most of these companies are connected to the same few big themes: AI infrastructure, defense, and nuclear energy. If those themes fall out of investor favor at the same time, these stocks will likely all move together. It's not 5 independent bets. It's closer to 1. Second, the easy money in AI has largely already been made. Lumentum, Sierra, Astera, NBIS, these are all great businesses, but buying them now means paying for confirmed growth. The asymmetry that existed a year ago is not there anymore. Third is structural risk. Supermicro's situation is real and it just got worse. Small companies like ONDS, INTT, and Riskified can lose a major customer, and it matters. These are not the same risk profile as a larger diversified business. Fourth, commodity cycles always end. Memory chips and uranium are commodities. Every boom in these markets has eventually been followed by new supply coming online and prices falling. We've seen it before and we will see it again. Finally, the most important one. This checklist was built by looking backwards at winners. For every Bloom Energy that showed signals and took off, there were probably a dozen companies that showed the same signals and went nowhere. That is called survivorship bias, and it's the thing that every investor has to wrestle with. So this checklist works across all sectors, not just AI. Look for accelerating growth, expanding margins, orders piling up faster than sales, and real skepticism still attached to the name. Those signals show up in nuclear fuel, drone defense, e-commerce, fraud prevention, anywhere. Our best pre-discovery setups right now are Centrus Energy for the most dramatic backlog story, and ONDS, INTT, and Riskified for genuinely small and overlooked angles. Supermicro remains the highest potential reward, but also the highest risk, with its situation actively evolving. Watch these dates. Supermicro and Centrus Energy both report earnings on August 11th. KTOS and AeroVironment report later this summer. These prints will either confirm or break these theses that we've laid out today. Size your positions to the risk level. A tiny unfollowed company deserves a smaller portion than a well-covered business with a proven track record. And most importantly, do your own reading. The quarterly reports and earnings call transcripts are public. The signals are there, you just have to look. If this was useful to you, please like the video and subscribe to this channel. It really helps get this content out in front of more people. I'll drop some additional information and resources below, so be sure to check those out. And as always, everything in this video is for educational and research purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and any investment that you make is your own decision. Please do your own research and talk to a licensed professional if you need guidance. Tell your friends, tell your family, and tell your mother-in-law all about Interflame Finance. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.